Fair but firm, Joe Cortez against Obed Sullivan. Obed Sullivan ranked number 8 by the WBO is something that Klitschko certainly has.
You saw Sullivan come out with his hands.
Guy that's had 26 knockouts in 26 fights. Your hands better be up. I mean, that's to begin with.
Throw that roll out. Is this a true barometer, a good test, Bobby, as he rocks and
Americanized style, so he's going to show moves to Klitschko. He had
first-round knockouts, just for the record, 23 of his.
Like a man that's used to knocking people out. They're hard, under mountain kind of, and the avalanche is coming.
You know, he's not doing well with the size, and Sullivan himself, yeah, it's pretty stiff, pretty quick, but the reach is not
that disparagingly. They stand straight up. See, he just got hit by a jab, and throws they don't bend in the upper reaches of good boxing. We'll see what he's got.
Bobby,
how do you find those? I mean, there aren't that many around.
You inquire between. Can you make any?
The first reasonable talent besides Herbie Hyde, he stepped in. I've seen Hyde hold his own with a few. But
6 full rounds, and he's not overly fast. He does rely primarily on the big right hand. But if you try to extend him into the late,
and what he's doing is jabbing him to death right now. I mean, you know, so he's got to get.
And understandably so, to keep his distance from the 6'8" Klitschko. Just missed with the right. Yeah, it's been more or less target practice for.
Doesn't watching this guy make you think of
very mechanical, very methodical. Just missed with the right. The crowd reacts.
But he needs a jab, follow it up.
That's the first good right hand he landed.
He needs to step in, rip a right uppercut to the body, come up to the chin, bang.
Arms with a similar 79-inch reach, and he's 6'3".
He needs to, skills that he does possess, get inside and work.
You certainly don't get the impression that he's 6'4", do you? That Hall's not there to watch this kind of pity bat. They want to see.
Or a left hook. Steps back out. Now he's got to go all the way back to getting past that jab and
kept it close against Michael Grant before losing by 9th round TKO.
He loses. Flurry. The way Sullivan's bending down to get out of the way.
He's the most impressive thing about him is anatomical, not boxing skills. He's big to invent.
But even having said that, Freddie, he has compromised Sullivan so much that Sullivan, with all his American
smaller. So what's that?
I agree with you, Freddie. Sullivan, well, he's had it for 8 years where he learned to box. Klitschko with a nothing fancy about Klitschko. Back off and try to keep his distance. There's a pretty good overhead right, sneaky right hand there by Klitschko that got in. Another, just 25 seconds left in the 5th round, is beginning to really find his range now. There's that, quite a stir already. But so far, not
same height, probably the same reach, who has a considerably quicker and more useful jab.
I wonder if that's some kind of a border for him.
Klitschko looks to be in pretty good shape, pretty fresh.
Fighting, but I believe would beat Klitschko because he has similar size, power, speed, much more endurance.
Oh,
that's true.
There's a good right hand by Klitschko.
It's hard to move that kind of weight.
Here's a good left hand, a left hook to the jaw by Klitschko. East of Obed Sullivan. And there's another one, a left followed by an overhand right by Klitschko that connected.
Sullivan's not really offering up much in the way of a response.
First big breath he's taking.
All right, seconds out.
All right, we're halfway through this 12-round title. Going to sweat.
He's a physical instructor and so forth. He should be in good shape, but he hadn't done anything to get tired.
There's a pretty good combination by the champion. I think fear might have something to do with that. Fear of what might